Ethan woke up to the bright, sterile light of a hospital room. The faint hum of machines filled the air as he tried to move, his head pounding. A nurse entered, her expression soft but concerned. "Good to see you awake," she said. "Can you tell me your name?" Ethan opened his mouth, but no words came out. He couldn't remember. Not his name, not where he was, not why he was there. The nurse explained, "You were found wandering in a train station with this." She placed a worn, dusty backpack on the table next to him. Ethan unzipped the bag with trembling hands. Inside, he found a one-way train ticket to a place called Ravenswood, an old black and white photo of a group of people standing by a car, and a message scrawled on the back of the photo: "The truth is in the shadows." Discharged the next day, Ethan decided to take the train to Ravenswood. He hoped the destination might help him remember something. The ride was quiet, the rhythmic clatter of the train wheels steadying his nerves. He examined the photo again, trying to place the faces, but they were strangers to him. Ravenswood was a small town cloaked in fog, its cobblestone streets eerily quiet. Ethan walked until he reached the address printed on the train ticket: an abandoned diner with faded letters spelling Silver Spoon Cafe. Inside, everything was coated in dust, and the air smelled of neglect. On the counter sat an envelope with his name written on it. Opening it cautiously, he found a map with an X marked "Deep in the Woods," along with a note that read, "They're watching. Trust no one." His pulse quickened. Ethan followed the map into the dense forest, where the trees grew taller and the air colder. The marked spot led him to a small, run-down cabin. Inside, he found a locked box. Searching the room, he discovered a hidden compartment in the floor containing a key. The box opened with a soft click, revealing a bundle of documents, a USB drive, and a journal. The journal belonged to someone named Michael Carter, who wrote about uncovering a conspiracy involving high-ranking officials and a covert surveillance program. As Ethan flipped through the pages, flashes of memory began to return. Secret meetings, encrypted messages, and a desperate mission to expose the truth. Suddenly, a noise outside made Ethan freeze. Footsteps crunched on the ground. Heart pounding, he pocketed the journal and USB drive before slipping out the back window. In the distance, he saw men in dark suits approaching the cabin. Ethan ran, branches snapping underfoot as he fled through the woods. When he reached the road, he managed to flag down a passing truck. The driver, a kind older man, asked no questions, sensing Ethan's distress. In a nearby city, Ethan found an internet cafe and plugged the USB drive into a computer. Among the encrypted files was one labeled "Watch This." The video showed a younger version of himself speaking directly to the camera. "If you're watching this, it means they got to you," the recording said. "You were close to exposing them, but they wiped your memory. Everything you need is in the journal. Finish what we started." Ethan's hands trembled as he closed the file. Though the details were still hazy, he now knew his mission. With the help of a journalist mentioned in Michael Carter's notes, Ethan began decoding the files and preparing to release the information. As the story unfolded publicly, Ethan felt a sense of purpose. His past might remain fragmented, but he understood now that his actions could shape a better future. Determined to fight for the truth, Ethan vanished once again, not as a lost man, but as someone ready to confront the shadows.